Let's go to the gym.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. I love that. Like, he's hitting it. That's so cool. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirits, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm.
Damn right.
After dodgeball comes the obstacle course. You stare across the gym at it, terrified, as are most of your classmates. There are giant centipedes, venomous bears, bloodthirsty magpies circling just under the ceiling, and animals so bizarre one can barely find words to describe them.
Good morning, students.
All right, class, I've imported this special course from Regular Creatures High School to New Wales, Australia. Don't be afraid, I believe in each one of you. They're terrifying creatures. They won't break your will.
I will not let you down, Coach. Giant crocs don't scare me. This is not pee on my pants.
Finally, we're the adversaries. What's that abomination over there even called?
Now, that would be a platypus.
I'm gonna drag it to hell. The underworld has never seen such horror.
Well, don't just stand there. Show them what you got. Clear the course.
We gotta go native, mates.
Oi, oh my beer.
Oh my beer.
Whoa.
Hold my Fosters.
Crocky, Mike.
Which, as we know, Australian,
Australian.
for
Australia for beer.
They're so cute.
One of those giant beers. Here you go, Yank. That's kind of big. I guess.
Right now, there is someone in Australia who's writing me a strongly worded letter.
Like, excuse me. We don't actually say that.
Mostly, they're just like, Foster's is like piss water.
Yeah.
It's usually what I
don't
get.
even really serve Fosters.
No,
You probably
there.
don't.
We're getting conned.
Yeah.
We're getting conned.
Come on, wake
By-
up, America.
By Australia. They're conning us right now. Man.
All you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to
I
take
gotta
this
go
obstacle
bold.
course, drive it straight into the end zone. Boom! Tough actor connected.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, this is a one-man.
Yeah.
Like, Octo's one-man coach show.
Yeah, it's just...
Boom! Tough actor connected. Boom!
Okay,
I got acted. I'm connected.
you grab your trusty Bowie knife, slam a six-pack of Fosters, and wade into the obstacle course. Yeah,
Fosters.
well, as we just learned, you dispatched armed platypi, fend off magpies by whipping them with snakes, and punch a koala. What did that koala ever do to you? After winning an arm wrestling match against a drunk crocodile, you instantly become a hero.
Damn right.
Whoa, that was awesome! You made Coach cry.
It's tears of joy. The will of the youth really did find a way. Damien sees it too.
I'm not crying, it's just so much murder.
Oh, his blush. Oh my god. Your glorious slaughter of endangered animals will go down in history. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness and a lawsuit from Greenpeace.
Let's do this.
I'ma go.
Yeah.
I'ma go,
Yes?
to the library.
Go to the library.
That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs, mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody has any actually fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain +2 bitcoins, which is equal to +$2 million, not anymore, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so +2 money. Wow, monster dollars are really strong.
Yeah. The monster.
Yeah, the monster economy is
booming.
booming.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Suddenly, you hear an outburst of swearing so eloquent you can't possibly repeat it. You go to see what it's all about.
We've been over it 11 times, Scott.
I'm sorry. Remembering things is hard.
Hey, Amira, come help us. I'm trying to help Scott with tomorrow's history test. So far, it seems like the biggest challenge I've ever faced. I gave him this copy of last year's test, but he still dazzles me with new levels of idiocy every time.
Liam, I just can't. These questions are so complex and smart.
For God's sake, Scott, that one isn't even a question, just to put your name there.
I'm sorry, Liam. I'm really trying. If only there was a way to make me learn things good.
He's a werewolf, right? How about we give him a biscuit every time he gets something right?
Aww.
Make him eat your homework. Maybe that would help somehow.
Go Go with your heart. What do you think is the right answer?
Biscuit.
Ooh. You start slow with basic questions, throwing Scott a bacon treat every time he gets an answer right. The results are remarkable.
This is amazing! I'm so smart now.
See, we just had to find the right approach. Actually, it's been so effective, I need to experiment with it a bit. Scott, where is the basquate? I've never seen that word in my life. Sweater I've been searching for. Oh, is that a word?
It's a designer or
Basquiat.
Basquiat.
Scott, somebody in the comments will correct us. Scott closes his eyes for a moment and focus on the bacon treat until he seems struck by divine inspiration.
It's under your bed.
Amazing. I'll check on that later. But it seems he's now capable of answering any question, as long as we offer him a treat in exchange. Let's go hardcore. Scott, what's life's meaning?
Scott answers the question, and your lives change forever. He also passes his history test the next day. Hooray! You gain +3 smarts for your recent enlightenment. Nice, there's 3 smarts, damn. Damn! Okay.
Holly, is that you? Right here?
Dang!
Oh
my god. Okay, where am I going? Let's
Wherever Polly is.
Go to class and buy a present. Get a present.
I don't know if I need to get
present.
that yet, though. Okay, let's do...
Well, you can
wait.
get a present randomly, and I'll give you a random thing.
Oh,
I
that's
got a video
true.
game.
That's fun. Let's do the Auditorium. That day... Oh, that's cute. I don't think I've...
Oh,
I don't think I've ever seen it before.
eye sticking out of your head.
Oh, he's my little shadow friend.
Yeah, that's like part of him.
Yeah,
Penis.
he's a shadow man. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you aren't especially good nor inspired. For once it seems you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium. But afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in a discussion. So you decide to convey it through music. You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical
That's
number.
my
Nice.
dream.
Yes,
my
honestly. It's so amazing that the people with whom you were arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. You gain +2 creativity. Rehearsal ends for the day, but you notice Scott and Miranda still sitting near the stage watching something. It looks like 2 farmers holding a bunch of apples back and forth.
Fellow classmate. Oh, hello. You're just in time for our study session. To aid our comprehension of arithmetic, I have hired these actors to reenact the fiendishly difficult word problems in our textbooks. You see, Farmer Jim has 9 apples, and he gives 6 to Farmer Greg. How many apples does Farmer Jim have left?
They're like riddles. I don't know how we'd ever understand them without these actors.
His face.
Usually it works on the first try, but we've been doing this for over an hour now and we still don't understand. Is there something wrong with our study method?
No, of course not. For Daddy has assured me that I am never wrong. We need only change some small detail.
What if instead of apples, they were oranges? What if instead of farmers, they were trains?
Yes!
Bring out the train costumes!
Some unseen servant lowers 2 perfect train suits from the rafters. The actors obediently climb in and resume exchanging apples.
Wait, this doesn't make sense. Trains don't eat apples.
You're right, Scott. My suspension of disbelief is broken. We must replace the apples with coal, of course.
But when trains eat coal, they go faster, right? So the train with more coal should go faster.
This makes sense. I'm getting him.
Yes, naturally. Train Jim, you must move more quickly than Train Greg until the 2 of you meet in the center and exchange coal.
But if one of them is going faster than the other one, and we want them to meet in the middle of the stage?
Why, they'll have to start at different times, of course.
But which times? Let's see.
Scott does some complex calculations in his notebook, then excitedly tears out the page.
Train Greg, you start moving at exactly 2:59 p.m., and Train Jim will start moving at 3. 3 apples!
We got it! Hooray!
It worked! Scott and Miranda praise you as a hero. And who are you to question their methods? You gain +2 smarts and +1
You are
creativity.
so well-rounded.
So great.
Except I'm not very charming.
I'm doing extremely poorly.
No, you're okay.
Oh, God.
You've got some good interaction.
You can buy a random present.
I could buy. Oh yeah, I could do that, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, she's in class.
She's in class?
Yep.
Okay.
Go talk to
I'm gonna
yourself.
steal your money.
Oh, you miss me. And my shit, huh? No worry, no more. This shit can be yours if you have money, not me, though.
Okay.
That's a
no,
Oh,
present.
there's no present?
No, present's right there.
Oh,
Present's right
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
present costs 0,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
present.
But
It's
yeah.
random, right? Mm-hmm. You get something good.
Okay.
What'd you get?
A pooping man.
The shitter.
very
What is this
religious
thing?
A
The
pooping
shitter
man.
unlocks a secret ending.
Really?
Really?
Oh, okay.
But I don't know if it might be too late into the game to go down that
We
path.
still got some days left.
But it unlocks a secret ending.
Everybody chooses a celebrity. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Charlize Theron.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Say, okay.
Donald Glover.
Okay. Nicolas Cage.
I knew you were gonna do
Yeah,
that.
I'm on a theme
really-
now.
yeah, that's
I'm
really
on.
good.
I've got a thing.
I thought you honestly were gonna say Donald Glover 69. That was gonna be
Oh, damn it.
Sir Isaac Newton.
Ooh, okay.
Whoa.
I would
Yeah.
consider him a
Whoa.
celebrity.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Sir Isaac Newton.
Sir
Oh,
Isaac Newton.
man.
100%.
Sir Isaac Newton's number
110%.
100%.
Okay. And then, okay,
I mean,
Nicolas
let's be
Cage.
honest.
Charlize Theron.
There's nothing
That's so
secret
silly.
about the fact that he's a vigilante superhero.
Yeah, Nick Cage is definitely number 4.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
a movie
He is-
about Charlize Theron being secretly
Yeah,
a
it's
superhero.
true. It's true.
right, but Donald Glover.
Donald Glover.
Yeah. He doesn't have any tweets or any posts on his
Yeah.
social media except for his most recent
That's because
thing.
he's up all night fighting crime.
Yeah,
He
it's
sleeps
true. He
during the
doesn't
day.
have time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'll buy that. Between
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage and Charlize Theron.
Charlize Theron.
Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Nicolas Cage
Nicolas
is
Cage
just
is
very
the most
obviously.
obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lunchtime.
Nobody sit with Miranda.
All right. Oh, the Coven seems fun.
I've always wondered how to date them. I've never been able to do it.
Oh right, yeah.
You can date anybody. You can date anybody.
Yeah.
You need to buy an item.
Oh.
Hey.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's it.
Oh.
Polly
You find Polly and Scott huddled at your chosen table. If these two are together, it can only mean one thing. I hereby call this meeting of the Prank Masters with a Z to order.
Prankmaster Hal, present and accounted for.
Chairman Geist, all dressed up and ready to prank.
Hey, how come you get to be the chairman?
Well, which one of us can throw chairs around the room with our ghost powers?
Well, I don't have ghost powers, so... Oh, I get it. Chair, man, but...
No time to argue, Scott. We've got to come up with a baller food prank before the end of lunch.
Oh yeah. So what if we ate all our food like a good boy? Is that a prank?
No, Scott. For the last time, that's not a prank, and I don't eat. But I'm having trouble coming up with another idea. Anybody else? You've been waiting all your life for an opportunity like this. You propose the ultimate food prank. Ooh, everybody else's food. Replace all the food with chairs.
These are. Oh man.
They're both so good.
They're both really.
They're both very good.
I like
Oh
replacing the
man.
food with chairs.
I.
That's just my favorite answer.
Replace all the food with chairs.
Yes! You know what they say, when
Oh,
life
God.
gives you chairs, do pranks with the chairs.
But I've never heard Coach say that.
Doesn't it sound like the kind of thing you would say, though?
Yeah, it kind of does. How am I supposed to help though? You're the chairman.
Easy, Scott. Just be a chair.
Oh, of course.
Scott twists himself into an uncomfortable-looking shape. He seems happy, though.
Woo! Like this?
Exactly like that. Now up you go.
Whee! Does this make me look like a chairman?
Sure, totally. Polly doesn't seem to mind sharing her title with Scott or her affection with you. Prank achieved.
That's a good prank.
Ooh. All right,
Okay,
Django.
Django.
Fett.
Fate has drawn me towards my sweet red boy.
You find Vera sitting in front of a pile of money instead of food as usual. Damien comes over and drops his own money pile on the table, and also some organs.
Nice. Not bad. But I prefer to exert a little less effort for my income.
A dejected swamp creature slumps over to the table and adds some money to Vera's pile.
Income? You mean this stuff? This is just what people throw at me to get them to stop punching them.
And this is what people throw at me to keep me from revealing what kind of porn they're into. But I agree, the money is only secondary. The frowns on their faces are their own reward. Still, I'm always looking to improve efficiency.
Have you ever tried developing business contacts in hell? Your victims will be even more terrified if they know death won't save them.
Yeah, but that doesn't work on the undead. For those, you need a priest.
A priest? You know how my family feels about priests. Ugh, I'm sick of terrorizing people one at a time. There's gotta be a way to terrorize everybody in the cafeteria at once.
And make money at the same time. I'm sure there is. That is, after all, the essence of capitalism.
Charge an exit fee. Then film it black. Oh, please. Burn it down.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't think of that, Damien. Damien, where'd he go?
Hey, I'm back. I was just setting the building on fire real quick. Did I miss anything?
What about the rest of the plan?
There was a plan?
Not anymore. Damien, immune to fire as he is, continues doing exactly what he was doing before the fire, beating people up for their money and organs. You can get a lot for a kidney.
Nice.
Octo, no.
Nice.
I know.
The more
Trust
you
me,
know,
I know.
you can get a lot for a kidney.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
What are you buying? What are you
Oh, you
buying?
got 10 cash.
Oh, man,
What
you
are
can-
you selling?
What are you selling? Come back anytime.
Oh my god, bloody tampon?
Oh,
Don't
no.
do it.
That's,
Don't
that's,
do it.
That's for a
an
specific event,
You
yeah.
could buy a badass tattoo, though.
Yeah.
Crafting
or
your heart
a present.
requires years of... I can buy a present.
Yeah.
But present is $0.
Print is 0. You have 10 cash. You could buy a penguin mask.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
what weird pervert would use it? Or the
A
cocaine.
bag of regular cocaine.
That's the thing you need to buy
for Scott.
If I want to date Scott,
That's
though.
regular flavor, too. So that's not the lavender
for the...
flavor.
Was that you who was on that chain?
Yeah,
Was that-
it was me.
you?
Yeah.
Get the cocaine.
I don't want cocaine.
Help out Scotty boy.
But wouldn't that... Okay.
Yeah, you can do it.
It's up to you though.
Oh,
You
Good
lost
old
smart.
I
cocaine.
did.
But
Okay.
you're more
Smart.
bold and fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're so much bold and
Oh wait,
fun.
this year.
Send me
I wasn't, like,
up
13
here. I think
smart.
I've got to go for Miranda now at this point.
Yeah.
The table you choose is quite crowded. Liam sits across from Miranda, who is flanked by 2 well-dressed servants. One of the servants cuts a slice of Salisbury steak and feeds it to the other.
Seriously, Miranda, you have servants to chew your food for you?
What? Of course not. That would be barbaric.
The servants happily swallow the Salisbury steak.
I have servants to eat for me. They're called eating serfs. Don't you have any?
First of all, no, I don't eat food. Second of all, that totally defeats the purpose of eating. Aren't you worried about starving?
Why would I be? My serfs get all the calories I need to stay fit and healthy.
I have no objective reason to care about this, but suddenly it's all I care about. Someone convince Miranda
God,
to stop this madness.
Big mood, Liam. I have no reason to care about this, but suddenly I do.
Yeah, I care about it a great deal.
Maybe you should start this medicine. Is that the food you could Instagram? No. Miranda, look at the condensed smile on the servant's face. You think he's eating it for you, but secretly he's eating for himself. No!
No! It can't be! Gordo, say it isn't true!
But Gordo can't say anything because his mouth is full of delicious Salisbury steak, which he is obviously eating entirely for his own benefit.
Traitorous dog! Do you want me to starve to death? Is that your plan?
I think maybe he was just taking advantage of the fact that you don't understand how food works.
Taking advantage of me? Scoundrel! Burpee, eat Gordo for me at once!
The 2 serfs look at each other, then stuff as much food as they can into their mouths before fleeing the cafeteria.
Alas, how will I ever get my recommended daily allowance of nutrients now?
You could try eating?
Myself? But how?
You and Liam have a ton of fun laughing at Miranda as she learns how to eat food for apparently the first time in her life. Trade places! Everyone chooses an animal. Say your choice out loud.
Panther! Oh, quacka! Quacka!
Oh, cute.
Quacka!
What is that? Is that a sounded animal maze or an animal?
It's an
It's those
Australian.
cute little Australian hand marsupials that take selfies with people and they smile. They're like,
Oh, I've seen those.
they're so cute.
Those
I
are
love
cute.
quaggas.
Pangolin.
Pangolins.
Pangolins are
Ooh,
really cute.
Yeah, they're little
Yeah.
armadillos.
Yeah.
Is that you making fun of? Because it sounds like the way that Benedict Cumberbatch said
Penguins.
Panglings.
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 No, it's a pangolin. It's like if you took an armadillo and just kind of like unaccordioned it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Weird.
Okay, penguins.
Blue whale.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
How hilarious it would be if Jango Fett died after being attacked by 8 of the selected animals. 8 blue whales attacking one person? Pretty funny. Pretty funny.
Pretty good.
Followed by quokkas.
Yeah.
Just for the name.
Let's see. I think 8 pangolins is pretty
Yeah,
funny.
Panthers is the scariest.
That's actually
Panthers is actually terrifying.
I'm afraid of that.
You know, where's the payoff? Bring the strippers and booze! We do occasionally talk about video games. Bring the strippers and booze! Out of time for video games. Bring the strippers and booze!
Oh, thank God, I don't need pants now.
Hey, JC! What are you doing? Not much. Making a fortune.
Yeah, now sing music.
Bring the strippers and booze! I'm here to ask and answer one simple question.